Well, that just about wraps up today's presentation.
Ah! I fucking called it! I fucking called it! I knew it. I called it. I freaking called it, everyone. Well, here we are. Among Us came out today on the Nintendo Switch. And is it everything we've been looking forward to? I mean, no. Not really. I mean, it's good. It's alright. It's worth talking about. Let's talk about it real fast. For those who don't know what Among Us is, for some strange reason, let's just go over it. You're this little colored potato thing, along with 10 other people who have been tasked to do tasks, like blasting asteroids, taking out trash, and trying to swipe a card. Gentle, damn it! But not is all what it seems, because there is 1 to 2 to 3 murderous demons out to get you. So you want to try to stay in a group and try to locate them. If you just so happen to be the murderous demon, it's your job to kill, sabotage, vent, and do whatever it takes to win. It's very much a social game, so if someone happens to see you in the act and calls you out, lie, deny, blame. Roughly, the one thing you don't want to be in Among Us is sus. There's also 3 areas to walk around in, hats to wear, and no pets or costumes if you're playing the Switch version. Also, there's a free play mode? That's kinda nice. You really don't do much. Again though, this is very much a social game where you need to communicate with all your partners. And as far as I can tell, this game does not work with Switch Online. So, left with that, you're left up to typing with your friends. Only, guess what? This game doesn't have a keyboard. So your main input in this game are your 2 joysticks. And that is your only form of communication with this game. You do technically have a in-game keyboard. You have to go through 1 letter at a time to type out. Also, when this little keyboard's up, you can't see any of the screen, and you can't scroll up to past conversations that are happening. So with all the people that do have keyboards, when they're playing on their phones or their computers, your method of communication is so much smaller than everyone else's method of communication. You're at a strict disadvantage of even trying to see what's going on in the conversation. And that's no fault against the game itself. The game is a great game, but the Switch's UI for this is so complicated. However, later, I did find out that you can play this game with the keyboard. So yeah, I didn't know this, but the Nintendo Switch, you can grab a USB keyboard and plug it into a USB on your Switch, and then you just have access to a keyboard. I had no idea about that. But again, you're gonna need an outside keyboard. I'm reviewing this game as is, in-game, on Switch. And yeah, it's pretty poopy. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still a fun game, and I will try to compliment it in other places that it succeeds, but this is a very important part of the game, and it doesn't do it well. But yeah, guess what? This game has no Switch Online support. So what I mean by that is that you can't use voice chat to play this game. The main voice chat that the Switch encourages you to use, you can't even use on this game. So yeah, me and my bud used Discord to play this game. That being said, we were still trying to communicate with all the other players with this game, and it is so impossible to use this freaking joystick! Well, your other method of communication is Undot Mode, and it does kind of work. The way most app games use Undot Mode is by completely getting rid of the Joy-Cons and just using the touchscreen, but with Among Us on Switch, it's kind of weird because you can't really walk around when in Undot without the Joy-Cons, so you need your Joy-Cons attached to your Switch, and then you type out the things with your fingers. It's weird. I don't know how I feel about it. You still need the Joy-Cons, even when using touchscreen mode, is what I'm trying to say. And it's a little more complicated than I wanted it to be. That being said though, the controls feel pretty good in this game. I mean, movement always felt really good in Among Us, especially now with a joystick.
it feels even better. And the way you do tasks are still challenging. To my surprise, still very fun. I was very frustrated the first time I tried swiping my card through the little machine. So you rotate the L button like so. And it works. It works. And it's pretty good. I was frustrated again, but like I was frustrated in the computer too. All of it worked pretty well, except for the asteroids was so hard to do. I don't know why asteroids were so challenging. Also, the leaves, getting them out of the vents was also kind of difficult, but all the other tasks seemed pretty easy and straightforward to understand. So, yeah, it made the jump pretty gracefully to the controller, for the most part. Trying to navigate through this menu was so challenging. When texting, you need to click plus, then A, then left, then A again just to send a message. Sometimes just pressing A, trying to murder someone, was incredibly hard. I find myself losing just because of how challenging the controls in this game were. Again, it feels good to move around, but a lot of stuff like pressing A at right times just feels a little, I don't know, off. But that's enough about the controller. Are there any other things that plague this game? Well, there are the normal stuff that I find wrong with Among Us. Like, I assume this is a hack. I can't go through any of these doors, and as soon as they open, they close right back again. I don't know what's going on. Hack? Maybe? I don't know. It was upsetting. It was frustrating. I just want to do my tasks like a little good potato does. And trying to navigate this menu right here, trying to find a game, is so challenging as well. Yep, this, yeah, all the time. Yep, this, yep. Okay, alright, okay, just let me pick a game.
So yes, that was Among Us for the Switch. It's a little awkward, to be completely honest, and probably not the best version out there. No fault to its own, it's a great game, but because of the Switch's UI, it's just not very compatible with this one. Now, alright, so if you have a computer or a smartphone, really just play the game on that. If you are desperate to play it on the Switch, it is still a good time. It is just not the best version out there. A little weak, all things considering. Thank you guys so much for watching this quick episode. I tried to actually do this one unscripted. It probably shows, but I was trying something new, trying to get this video out there. If you like it, be sure to give it a like. Subscribe if you're feeling frisky. Leave a comment down below. And this is my new place. New place, same desk, same boy. It's a little, I'm still unpacking. There's actually boxes all over the floor, everywhere. Finally got my desk set up though. It's nice. Anyways, I'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye. Oh, and thank you, Nathan, for downloading the game for me. Play with me. Go subscribe to him. I made him download it so we can play it, Switch online together with the voice app and everything. And then I found out it doesn't have the voice app, so he bought it for nothing, but he did play with me. So, I don't know. Thank you, Nathan. Love you, bud.